Oh, holy cannoli! Guess what time it is?
What time is it?
It's turkey time!
Turkey time!
Are you ready?
Let's rock this!
Yeah!
Turkey time, turkey time. Turkey time, turkey time. Turkey time, turkey time. Turkey time, turkey time.
Hi, I'm Tara!
And I'm Susan, and welcome to our channel.
Maybe cloudy with a chance of rain, and maybe life will never be the same. The ups and downs, they will come and go. We have each other and a place to go. Whatever the weather, we're better together. We'll never say never. We're better together.
I am so excited. We are finally to the last step.
Turkey time!
Turkey time! Now that we have
Tortured him.
tortured our bird. He wanted to dance.
He did.
He did. He was happy.
Yes, it was his last wishes.
Okay, well now that we've done that, we need to do one more thing to him and then we can get this turkey in the oven.
What do we have to do?
Well, we made the stuffing, so now we have to stuff him.
Yes.
Yes.
Because stuffing means it's stuffed.
Yes. So we have cleaned and washed our bird. Basically, nothing, I don't put anything on the bird. I don't put salt, pepper. We will do a little bit of basting with some butter before we stick him in the oven, but he's good to go.
Okay, so
All right.
what do I do?
Okay, so there's two cavities to stuff. His neck cavity and his little rear cavity. This one is the biggest one. So we're going to go ahead and put the stuffing into the biggest cavity.
Okay.
Go ahead, you got a spoon there. You just need to start putting it
that?
in. That's it.
Oh.
Well, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a trick here. Don't stuff it so full that you are literally packing it in there. It'll become mushy and you don't want that and it won't cook right. So you just want to put it in there so it's loose, can breathe. Okay, so that's ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to melt the butter and then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of paprika to it.
Oh.
This acts as a browning agent. We don't have to
Okay.
put much, and then that way once we go ahead and coat the turkey with it, then the butter is going to kind of seep down into the bottom, and with that, you know, mixed with the drippings of the turkey, it's going to help us to make our gravy in the end.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like all that butter.
So let's get this butter melted and get to the next step.
Okay, we'll be back. We're gonna melt this butter.
Okay, now that our butter's all melted, let's just go ahead and sprinkle some paprika in. There you go. Now you just want to take this, go ahead and I'll hold it over this way and just
Okay.
dab your basting brush in there and just
Okay.
kind of baste there you go. Just like a paintbrush. Well, make sure that it stays on the turkey and not, you know, there you go. This is precious.
I wish I was taking a butter bath.
So now, then what you want to do is just kind of just drizzle it over. You can continue to just... All right, let me grab your brush for a second because I know how you are about just getting the last drop.
More like I know how you are about getting the last drop.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Christmas tin foil. How surprising.
Oh, it is. All right, so we're just going to take a little piece right now. What we're going to do is fold it and kind of, you just take his wing and you just tuck it right underneath his body, just like that.
Poor guy. He's
Getting-
getting bent all over the
Yep,
place.
there we go. Now we'll go ahead and just put aluminum foil over the whole thing. Once we get to almost the last hour of the cooking process, we're going to take it off, and that's when you really start your basting process. Right now, we're just going to put it in the oven and let him bake.
How long does that take?
Well, it depends on the size of the bird. It's usually about 15 to 20 minutes a pound. You always want to do it at 325, which we've already preheated our oven. Okay, so one more thing I want to talk about is this one already has an internal temperature gauge.
Okay.
So a lot of times what these will do, and sometimes they don't work, that's why I don't depend on them. The little red center will pop up when the internal temperature is 180 degrees, which is what the temperature has to be for the turkey to be done. But I'm going to go ahead and put my own temperature gauge into it. Now we'll go ahead and put the foil on top of it. We'll stick it into the already preheated oven.
And that's all you do?
That's it, but we're going to put two on.
Okay.
We're going to completely cover him.
Okay.
So that way he's underneath.
And how long does he have to go in the oven for?
This turkey was about 12 pounds. So he's going to go in for about 4 hours. Anywhere from about 3.5 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's got to be a slow and low process.
All right.
All right.
Slow and low.
Slow and low.
I guess we'll be back in how long?
3 hours.
3 hours.
Are you going to go out?
And I win!
Great. I really wanted to play this draw 2 on you. I think you're cheating.
Oh, I'm the winner.
All right, fine. That's it. That's the last one anyway. Because it's time now to start basting the turkey.
Woo!
Yes.
It's almost turkey time.
You're not gonna start singing the baste song. It's
Oh, you
all
want me
about
to?
that baste.
It's all about
Yeah,
that face.
probably shouldn't have even mentioned that. Okay, so what you need to do is grab the turkey, bring it on out, put it right here.
Okay, okay.
Grab your mitts.
So I need these
There
now?
they are.
All right.
Yep, I haven't put your name on them yet.
I know. What's
Yeah, I don't know.
wrong? Okay. Oh, man. Oh, oh, geez. This dangling timer.
All right.
Man, that's a fat turkey.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, can you hear it? Oh, it's sizzling.
He
All
needs to
right.
do more dancing.
And then all you have to do,
Oh.
just take the juices there. There you go.
How come it doesn't suck up?
Uh-oh. Let me see. Do we have this on right? We should. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow.
That looks gorgeous. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put him back in the oven without the aluminum foil on. Okay, so you're going to want to do that same process about every 15 to 20 minutes until it reaches the temperature that you want it. So, okay?
All right, we'll
All
be
right.
back. We'll be basting the turkey, cooking our potatoes.
Okay. Okay, I just checked it. It's at 175, so let's go ahead and take it on out and we'll put it on the counter. Now I just want to tell you that I always take it out at 175, put it on the counter to rest for 30 minutes, but I keep it fully covered with the aluminum foil. That way it'll just keep on cooking and it'll reach that maximum temperature that you want at 180.
Oh,
So
it's
there we
beeping.
go. Yep.
It's ready.
Oh, look how beautiful that looks. We're gonna do the gravy.
All right.
All right. Did you happen to notice that I have my peppermint mocha coffee?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Can't survive without that.
Not today. Okay, so what we did is we went ahead and took all of the drippings and the juice and the butter and everything that dripped to the bottom of the pan. We went ahead and took it out and put it in our pan for our gravy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now what do we do?
So we're gonna take a whisk, and we're gonna take one that is, what are these called?
I don't know. Are you gonna beat me with it?
No, I'll beat myself with it.
Okay.
Always make sure they're silicone. You don't want scrapes in your good
Okay.
cookware. Okay, so we're gonna put this on medium to start with. And what we want to do is kind of get that little bubbly. And in the meantime, we're going to make our own little concoction of a milk and flour mixture. This is going to help thicken up your gravy. Over the years, I have figured out if you have one of these awesome little mixers, I'm not
Like the drink balls?
Yep, the drink. Is that what they're called?
I don't know. I call
Okay.
them drink balls.
So I just take 1 heaping tablespoon of
Okay.
flour. Okay?
All right.
And then what we want to do is fill this. Give it enough room to when you're shaking it though. So, okay, go ahead. Shake, shake, shake.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. What'd you say?
What? It came out.
Well, look where you have your thumb. You're a walking disaster, I swear.
Okay.
Put your finger on that.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, now shake, shake, shake. And come.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Wow. You're going to be shaking here in a minute because you have to shake that really, really good to make sure that there's no lumps. See? Can you see that? That's not
Yeah, but
getting...
how do you get that in?
All right, here. You stir this. Oh my goodness. Please stir this while I shake that. Okay, so while you're stirring then you just want to just pour it in. There you go. Just stir really good.
Why can't you just pour the milk and flour in this thing?
What did I say? You don't want lumps. No lumps. And then this is when you start adding your salt and pepper.
I'll just stir while you clean.
Yeah. You knew that was going to bug me. See how nice and thick that got? Isn't that
Yeah.
awesome?
That is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That is good.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. There you go. And then I just put it on low just to keep it warm. You want to make sure that it doesn't boil. You don't really want, because that will burn. It'll end up burning. And while the turkey has been sitting on the counter, we went ahead and put in the dressing, the green beans, and the yams, all in separate casseroles into the oven.
Our dressing, our yams, and our green
and
beans.
the green beans, all in separate
All in
casseroles.
separate casseroles, not together, but separate casseroles, separately
oven.
eating.
So-
Don't mix them, because that would be just gross.
So this way, as soon as we carve the turkey, we have the gravy made, our potatoes are done, and everything can go on the table at the same time, and it's all going to be just piping hot and wonderful.
That's awesome.
A little tip too. Don't forget that you have the fruit salad in the refrigerator.
Yes.
Yeah. And don't forget that afterwards you got the pumpkin pie in the refrigerator.
Yes.
With your homemade whipped cream.
Yes.
And then your rolls, you can either do one of two things. You can heat those up or you can just have them, at room temperature.
Okay.
And there's your dinner. Woo! So let's go ahead and carve this turkey because I want to show you a couple tricks on how to, make it look beautiful.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and first take out the stuffing.
Okay.
All right. Look how moist that is. Oh
Ooh.
my gosh. It's really turkey time now because this is where we get to carve it up. So I just want to point out something really quick. You see that? That never popped up.
Oh, yep. It was a dud.
It was a dud. That's why I don't ever depend on that. So but we're going to go ahead and take that out. All right. So I'm going to show you something though. It's super easy. And then what I do is I start off by just cutting it right down the middle, right down the breastbone. Okay, and what that's going to do is going to help you to get each of the breast pieces off in one piece. There we go. So then what you do is you just take your knife and you just cut it at an angle, just like that. That's the most important. I just want to thank you for joining us for this wonderful Thanksgiving series. And if you haven't joined our family yet, just hit the subscribe button.
And hit that like and ring that bell.
And everyone have a blessed Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
And just always remember, it's always better when you do it together. See you on the next one. Okay. Oh my God, it is! Be careful. Oh my God, you don't want to.